YouTube. I decided that I was going to do a little video about my industrial piercing. I really don't have any other piercings other than in my ears. I don't have a whole bunch of piercings on my face or anything to talk about. But for any of you that are thinking about getting your industrial done, or have been researching getting your industrial done, or have just had your industrial done, here's a little video about my experience with it so far, my cleaning methods that I do, and a little bit about mine. So I kind of have like a needle addiction, I think. I got my first cartilage pierced when I was about 15, so it was almost 6 years ago. And I was stupid and went to like Claire's or Icing or something and got him to do it with the gun, the little gun that just blows the the cartilage and stuff out. They're terrible. You're not supposed to get anything but your earlobes pierced with those, and even those they suggest not to. But I didn't know any better. I was like a sophomore in high school. And so I went and got it done, and I actually didn't have any problems with it. It healed great, it looks good, it hasn't given me any problems since. But that kind of started my downfall of all my piercings that I have. I had my first hole in my lobes done when I was 3. But then after the cartilage, I went and I got my second hole done. Also at Icing, and I got that done when I was about 17. And then as soon as I turned 18, I went and I got my belly button pierced, because man, that was the cool thing to do. And actually it rejected, and it wasn't anything to do with like how I cleaned it or anything like that. My stomach naturally folds right along my belly button, and even the skinniest person can have their stomach fold right there at their belly button, which is not suitable and does not work well with belly button piercings. So it rejected, and then I had to take it out, and it was awful. And then I got my third hole done when I was about 19, and then on my 20th birthday, this past March, I got my belly button done again because I thought, okay, we're going to try this one more time because I love the way they look. I had it about a month and a half, and it started to reject again. I didn't really know why it had rejected the first time. I didn't really have, the knowledge about piercings that I have now. I had no idea. So I started looking it up. I joined a couple forums, piercing forums like painfulpleasures.com, steelnavel.com, and they have forums, and they were really helpful, and they answered a bunch of my questions. Apparently I was cleaning it wrong too, so that was good info to learn. And anyways, my belly button the second time rejected yet again, and I had to take that one out, and I was very sad. So then I have a friend who got his industrial done, and I thought it looked so cool. I'm completely fascinated by it. So I decided to put my big girl panties on and go get it done. I was so nervous. I had watched YouTube videos of other people getting their industrials done before I went, so I think that made me more nervous, because they all looked so scary, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt so bad. So on Friday the 13th of all days, this past July, it's almost a month ago, I went with a group of friends and went to a local tattoo shop and decided to get my industrial done. For those of you interested in getting it done, I am like the biggest weenie in the world. I have like 0 pain tolerance. I cry when I get a splinter. I'm terrible. And I was still able to get it done, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, yeah, it hurt. you have a needle being shoved through hard cartilage. I mean, it's going to hurt. It's inevitable. But it's not as bad as the anticipation of it hurting. And it's really not as bad as you would think it is. The top of it, this side, hurt a lot more than the bottom did. And I think the worst part of it all is that when you do the first hole, you have to wait and you have to do a second hole. It's not just like, you know, a normal piercing where it's just one and it's over. You actually have to go through it twice because of the 2 holes with the bar connecting them. So I think that was the worst part of it, and the sound that it makes because the needle is going through cartilage is absolutely disgusting. So I think that added to it too. But really, it didn't hurt hardly at all compared to what I thought it was going to. The worst part of it was afterwards. For the next couple days, it felt really hot, and it felt like it was burning almost, and it was swollen and it was red, and I thought, oh no, what have I done? You know, I was so nervous. I couldn't sleep on it at all. But you know, it's been almost a month now, and it's really not red. The bar is extra long because of the swelling, so you have to account for how much swelling there is. So my swelling's gone down, so my bar is about a 1/2 inch too long. I'm going to be ordering a titanium bar that's a little bit shorter. Titanium's a lot lighter than surgical steel, so it feels a little better. But I'm going to be ordering a bar that's 1 3/8 of an inch. The one I have now is 1 1/2 inches. But I have really tiny ears, so I'm sure that makes the bar look a lot longer. I'm only like 4'11", so like I have baby hands and baby feet. Naturally, everything on me is tiny. So I mean, if you have like normal sized ears, your bar might not be as long as mine. What I do for cleaning, my piercer actually told me to get the Dial soap, the orange antibacterial. That's what a lot of piercers recommend. But talking to all the professional, like really experienced piercers, and the different people that I've met on the forums that I'm on, I've learned that the best thing to do for your piercing, whether it be navel, eyebrow, lip, ear, whatever you decide to get, is going to be a sea salt soak. So it's 1/4 of a tablespoon, or maybe it's teaspoon. I need to double check. I'll put it in the description just because I don't remember right off the top of my head. Of sea salt, and it has to be non-iodized sea salt, for every cup of water. And it's going to be hot water, as hot as you can stand. I mean, don't scald yourself, but relatively warm. And I soak it for about 5 to 10 minutes, about twice a day. Since it's been about a month, I've been cutting down to once a day. And really, the sea salt soaks, really, it soothes it. It makes it feel a lot better. And I think that's why mine's doing so well. I can actually sleep on that side already. Most people haven't been able to sleep on that side at this point in their piercing. I don't mean to. I roll over in my sleep, but it doesn't hurt, so it's okay, you know, but I probably shouldn't, but, you know, whatever. I can't help it. I'm asleep. So, yeah, I mean, really, that's all I do. I have, for when I'm, like, at school, my college classes or work or, you know, out and about, I have H2 Ocean, which is a purified ocean saltwater spray. It's a piercing aftercare spray. It's completely sterile. There's like a bag inside of the can that keeps it sterile, and it's great for on the go when you just need to, you know, spritz it or whatever just to get it clean. In between your sea salt soaks during the day. It's really great. I love it. It's about $10 for the bigger can, which I think 3 ounces. So it's kind of pricey, but I think it's worth it if you're on the go a lot. But other than that, just the sea salt soaks, and if it gets dry, I'll put like a little drop of vitamin E oil on a Q-tip and kind of rub like around the piercing hole, but not actually in it. To soothe any dryness or whatever. So if you're thinking about getting your industrial, or if you just got it done, if you have any questions, you know, shoot me a message. You can get on my Twitter. and ask me there. I'll answer any questions you guys have, and please rate and subscribe.